Hi guys, well I'm out on a walk today with a good friend of mine, Linzi, who has got an amazing story to tell everybody. So let me just backtrack a little bit. Hi Linzi, you all right? So I met Linzi about a year ago. I was out on a run and I was running from Folkestone to Dover and back again, and Linzi was out walking. She had a massive backpack on, and I always say hello as I run past people, but said hello, and I said, "Are you walking far today?" And this is what Linzi told me.
I said, yes, I am. I'm actually walking around Great Britain, the mainland of it, around 7,000 miles. It actually ended up being 6,136. And I got to meet this lovely guy as I walked through Folkestone.
Yeah, Folkestone,
yes,
Folkestone Dover,
right.
yep.
I keep mixing up Felixstowe and Folkestone.
Which, I mean, just, when she told me that, it just blew my mind. So, give us some stats. How many days did it take, and how many miles a day?
So basically, on average, I walked a marathon a day. I actually did 234 marathons, and 70 of those were ultras.
Wow.
And it ended up being 6,136 miles. I did do the 3 national peaks as well. I started on the 1st of March, and I ended up finishing back in Greenwich again on the 23rd of December. The total elevation, are you ready, people? Our UK mainland is not flat. I did a total of 13.99 Everest equivalents, and it ended up being over 13 million steps.
Wow.
But the key thing here was I was doing this in the hopes to inspire people to get outdoors. So I had a live beacon on, which I'll be doing for this year as well. And over 700 people used that live beacon on my website and came and joined me out in nature. And we raised nearly £15,000 for Mind and National Trails UK.
Brilliant.
With your help.
Absolutely awesome. just fantastic. I mean, so you're doing that every day, pretty much every day. Do you have any rest days?
Yeah,
You know?
I had 42 rest days where I laid completely and utterly still. Actually, I say that. Some days I might have had a swim or a little shuffle. Or
there must have been days when you woke up and thought, I really don't want to do this today.
Do you know what a lot of people ask me this? And I don't think there was actually ever a day that I thought, I don't want to do this. Because, I'll tell you why. Because I remind myself how much I love being in nature and how it makes me feel, that happiness, that connection, that wiggle that I get going, the people that I'm going to meet, and that kicked my ass out of bed or out of a tent or out of a hostel. For 298 days.
Wow. And what would you say would be the highlight, other than obviously meeting me in Folkestone?
Yes. As in, I guess, just how much energy and connection when we spend that much time with nature. So I was spending between 10 and 14 hours a day.
Wow.
Just outdoors. It quite literally removes all the limits in your life, all the walls, all the manufactured little boxing that we put ourselves in, and just allows you to feel incredibly present and completely at one with yourself, with nature, and with all those you meet.
Was there ever a time when you thought, maybe I can't do this? Maybe I've bitten off more than I can chew?
8 weeks in. Yep.
Okay.
My entire body, because prior to this 10-month hike last year, I had walked, the longest distance I'd walked was 527 miles doing the Camino Frances. And that I did over 27 days. So once I was at 8 weeks in, my body, that was completely new. My mind was great. It was
Okay.
like, yeah, let's keep going. Music's on, meeting loads of people, look at the butterflies, look at the slugs. And my body was going, what the heck what are you doing? I don't know what this is. All the muscles, I could feel literally everything in my body. And I had a lovely lady that very kindly offered up her wisdom, who's a nutritionist. And she said, if at any point your body feels, like it's not working properly or it needs something, and it was screaming at me, kind of going, I need more than what you're giving me. I just didn't know what that was until I spoke to Lucy, and she asked me to do a 3-day food diary.
Okay.
And what we learned was I was basically eating enough protein as someone sitting at a desk all day.
Okay.
And I was walking a marathon every day. She also noticed that my magnesium levels were not, I wasn't consuming enough magnesium. So that was what we did. We upped the magnesium by eating dark chocolate.
Hey, I can get on board with that.
And I started eating a lot of canned fish, which I think more and more people are getting to know. I'm known as the canned fish woman. Smelly canned fish woman, but it works. Boiled eggs, canned fish. I call it billabong. It's not billabong. It's
biltong.
Biltong.
Okay.
Biltong. Yeah.
Billabong.
Billabong? No. Is that a surfing thing? Billabong.
It is a surf. I think it's a brand of surfboards.
Yeah.
So I think so. Yeah.
So that 8 weeks, and just by listening to our bodies and being very conscious, which again, by being with nature, you become incredibly aware of everything about yourself and those around you.
And you did that for charity, you say?
I did that for mental health, because I believe that everyone in their lives at some point is going to need support with their mental health.
Yeah.
Being with nature, connecting with those that are within it, is incredible for our mental health and our entire well-being. But mind, obviously, that offers you the communication, the talking, the release that you might need instantly. And for every £1 that's donated, 82 pence goes to that person at the end of the phone.
Brilliant.
Being able to talk to you or reply to your email or reply to your text. So please continue donating, because they're still open.
Yeah, fantastic. And so what are you doing now? Sit down, feet up?
Oh, yeah.
We're just on
today.
Yeah, we're on a 20 miler. We're a bit pushed for time, so it'll probably be about 12 miles today. But so what plans? What plans for the future?
For this year, again, to help inspire as many of you as possible to get outdoors. My live beacon will go live on the 10th of April. And we'll switch off on the 27th of October. And in that time, over those 200 days, I will be summiting 300 mountains. Now,
wow.
these are various little, there are little ones, big ones. So please, once the website launches, have a little ganders and think, do you know what? I might join her on that little mountain and go and sit and dance in the clouds.
And people can do that if they're nearby and they check on your tracking.
Completely free. Yeah.
Awesome. What's the website? I'll put the link in the description and stuff. But
it is www.linzi, Linzi, walks.com.
LinziWalks.com. Fantastic. And I'll put all that in the description as well. Fantastic. Brilliant. Let's enjoy the rest of our walk.
Yeah!
Great to see you. Hey. Just great, isn't she? What an inspiration. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you,
if you are thinking of getting out, just get out and walk, even if it's only a mile. Feel so much better for it.